The Kim family struggles financially, works at low-paying occupations, and resides in a semi-basement apartment, Banjia, in Seoul. University student Min Hyuk presents the family with a scholar's rock that is supposed to bring prosperity. He advises that Ki-woo, the son of the Kims, pretend to be a college student in order to replace him as an English language tutor for Dae, the wealthy Park family's daughter, before he leaves to pursue his studies overseas. Ki-woo is hired by the Parks while pretending to be a Yonsei University student after his sister Ki-young assists in fabricating a fake degree for him using Photoshop. The Kims have a plan to place each of them in a Park's employment. Ki-woo suggests Ki-young, who goes as Ki-woo, as an art therapist for Dae-sung, the Park's young son, who has had trauma due to witnessing a ghost in their kitchen. By fabricating evidence of a sexual encounter in the car, Ki-young sets up Yoon, Mr. Park's driver, and then suggests her father Ki-taek, who is actually her relative, to take over. The Kims use Moon-wang, the Park's old housekeeper's allergy to peaches to make Mrs. Park believe she has tuberculosis. As a result, Chung-suk, the Kim matriarch, is hired to take Mrs. Park's position. Ki-woo and Dae start a covert romantic relationship. The Kims enjoy the comforts of the house when the Parks go camping. Telling Chung-suk she left something in the basement, Moon-wang shows up at the door. She passes across a secret doorway that leads to an underground bunker built by the former homeowner and architect, who was too ashamed to tell the Parks about it. There, it is revealed that Gun Sae, Moon-wang's spouse, is hiding from loan sharks in the bunker and that he is the ghost Dae-sung observed trying to emerge from the bunker in order to steal items from the Park's refrigerator. Moon-wang begs Chung-suk to let Gun Sae stay in the bunker in exchange for regular payments, but the three other Kims who are listening inadvertently discover they are related. Moon-wang threatens to divulge their deceit to the Parks after unintentionally filming them on her phone. The Parks call to inform that because to a strong downpour, they would be returning early. Moon-wang and Gun Sae are subdued by the Kims, who tie them up and conceal them in the bunker. Under a table, Ki-young, Ki-taek, and Ki-woo conceal themselves from Mr. Park's remarks regarding Ki-taek's smell, which he believes is associated with individuals of lower social status. After a while, the Kims manage to flee, but the intense downpour fills their apartment with sewage water, forcing them to seek refuge in a gymnasium with other similarly displaced individuals. With the help of the older Kims, Mrs. Park throws a garden party for Dae-sung's birthday the following day. Making up for the unsuccessful camping trip, the younger Kims are invited as guests. With his scholar's rock, Ki-woo breaks into the bunker to murder Moon-wang and Gun Sae. Although Moon-wang has already passed away from the concussion she sustained in the fight the day before, Gun Sae attacks Ki-woo and uses the rock to knock him unconscious, leaving him laying in a pool of blood. The visitors are shocked as Gun Sae stabs Ki-young with a kitchen knife in front of them. When Dae-sung sees Gun Sae again, he has another seizure. Chung-suk and Gun Sae fight, and during their struggle, she kills him with a barbecue skewer. Mr. Park gives Ki-taek the order to drive Dae-sung to the hospital while he attends to Ki-young. Amidst the mayhem, Ki-taek murders Mr. Park with the knife in an enraged fit after noticing his repulsed response to Gun Sae's smell. Ki-woo is recuperating from brain surgery many weeks later. After being found guilty of fraud, he and Chung-suk are placed on probation. Ki-taek has vanished, and Ki-young has passed away from her wounds. It is presumed that Gun Sae was destitute, and neither he nor Ki-taek's motivation for the killings is known. Ki-woo is spying on the Park's former residence, which is currently owned by a foreign family. From the outside, she can see a message in Morse code coming from a light in the stairs. Moon-wang has been buried in the garden by Ki-taek, who is hiding in the bunker. Ki-taek sends out a message every day, hoping Ki-woo will see it. In a letter to Ki-taek, who is still living with his mother in their basement apartment, Kiwoo promises to make enough money to buy Ki-taek's house and set him free.